All right, I'm about to do mission 10 of 10 for the Business Career Agent in Eve. Your final test as a business mogul is also your opportunity to feed the war machine. You've provided us with modules. Now it's time. Now it's the basic building blocks of violence. Ammunition. I'm giving you a blueprint copy, which you can fulfill my quota. No buying, looting, or bargaining. You have to build the ammo from scratch. The rest of the production runs are yours, as this industrial class ship I'm going to reward you with. Okay, so let's see. They're giving us a blueprint here. That's this granted item, and our objective is to create 1,000 Scourge rockets. Okay, so we have to make 1,000 Scourge rockets, and they're giving us a blueprint that has 200 runs. So we can make this run, we can run this a lot of times. If we right click and show info, we can see more about this blueprint where, well actually we need to get the blueprint copy in our inventory first. And our other reward is going to be this Badger. If we right click, show info, if you're another race, then you might have a different industrial ship, but they should have the same kind of bonuses. So this is an industrial ship that is meant for hauling things. It's going to have a huge cargo bay, and you can move lots of things around with it. So it's good for buying stuff in one region and moving it to another and selling it there, or just moving your own personal belongings from from station to station. You can even fit ships inside there. You can fit frigates that are repackaged, and if you have enough of a cargo hold, you've expanded it and your skills are high enough, you can even fit destroyers and even cruisers in your industrial ship. So for every Caldari industrial skill level, we're going to get 5% bonus cargo capacity and inertia modifier, which is going to let us turn around faster and warp faster. Okay, and if we go to attributes, we can see the base capacity is 3,900 cubic meters. So as we skill up and we add cargo expanders and things like that to the ship, that number will continue going up. You can get some ships up to 20, 30, 40,000 cubic meters. Okay, so this blueprint, let's accept the mission and let's check out the blueprint. Okay, let's go to our inventory and look at the item hanger, and we've got a Scourge rocket blueprint. We can see it's got 5% material efficiency and 2% time efficiency researched into it. So with the blueprint original, you can research the blueprint to make it more efficient. Up to 10% material efficiency and up to 20% time efficiency to make it build faster and require less materials. And when you make copies of that original, it inherits those qualities. So people will invest the money in a blueprint original, research it up to very high levels, and then sell copies of it that have limited amount of runs. So in this case, we can also see it has 200 runs remaining. If we right click, show info, we can see, if we look under the outcome, we can see that 100 Scourge rockets come out of one run. So for every run, we're going to get 100 rockets, and we have 200 runs remaining. So we're going to get like 20,000 rockets if we used up the entire blueprint. We only need 1,000 Scourge rockets to meet our mission. And if we're getting 100 per run, that means we need to do 10 runs. So we're only going to use 10 runs out of this 200. And we can use the rest later to make rockets for our own use or just to sell. So if you want to use the blueprint, you right click and say use blueprint. Okay. Now if we mouse over it here, it would let us know if this facility did not support manufacturing. But if we needed to search, we can go to this tab here under facilities, and then we can search all facilities, and we can search specifically for manufacturing, because that's the activity we're interested in, is manufacturing. And we can search within 5 jumps, 10 jumps, or we can limit it to our current system. So you can see here, if I do within 5 jumps, you'll see lots of stations that have the manufacturing capability. If it's grayed out like this, that means it does not have that facility, whereas these would have that facility. Now, because I'm only searching manufacturing, that's why it's highlighted a little more. If I do all activities, now you can see, okay, these are the stations and these are the different activities they have. So manufacturing facilities are really common, but research facilities are a little rarer, and you might have to jump to another system to find some. So in this case, we have, if we limit our search to current system, there is a station with a manufacturing plant, and that is Jovialin 3 Science and Trade Institute. Okay, so that's actually where we are right now, current station. Perfect. So this station has the facility. Now we come up here, and on the left side we can see, okay, we've got our blueprint selected. On the left it shows us how much tritanium we need and how much pyrite we'll need, and it looks like we're short on the pyrite, but we also need more than one job run. We need 2, 3, and you can use the mouse wheel to scroll up, and as you change, it'll tell you the job duration will change, the job cost will change, and your output here will change. So we're at 600. Let's keep scrolling up. 7 runs, 8 runs, 9 runs, 10 runs will get us our 1,000 rockets. And it looks like I do have enough tritanium from doing the mining earlier. So I've got more than enough tritanium to cover it, but I'm short. I need 247 pyrite. Well, actually I have 8, so I need 239. Now, one thing I could do is take modules. Let's say these expanded cargo holds in this afterburner. Right click, reprocess, and it shows me here what material I would get out of it. I'd get some tritanium, and I'm going to get 321 pyrite, which is actually more than enough than what I need. So I'm going to go ahead and recycle those modules. And now we see that we have enough pyrite. Now, if we wanted to, we could also just right click and do view market details. And when we do that, we will see all the pyrite for sale. So we should sort it by price with the lowest first and get a gauge. Okay, so the cheapest price is 6 ISK per unit, but we'd have to jump 10 jumps away to get it. So let's see if there's any for sale in our station. Let's start scrolling down. There's one in our station, and this one's only 7 ISK per unit. Not a huge difference, especially if we only needed 250 or so. Then it would only cost us about 2,000 ISK, real cheap, to buy the materials. And same thing with the tritanium. Right click, view market details, and then get a sense for the price and how far you might have to jump, and find something that's reasonable and available to you, and then do it. Or you could just go out in your mining ship and go mine some asteroids and then reprocess them to get the materials yourself. But now I've got enough materials. My output location is going to be my item hangar. It's going to take 47 minutes and 200 ISK to run the factory job. So I'm going to click start. And now if I go to the jobs tab, I can see my manufacturing jobs 1 out of 1. So I can only run one job until I skill up some of these skills here, which will let me work on more jobs. And I think I have one queued up. But now we can see here the time left on our job, about 46 minutes. So we'll just have to wait. You could stop it, but you'd lose all your input materials. You'd get your blueprint back, but it would cost, you wouldn't get your money back, or the materials that you put in the minerals. So now we can close this window, close this, we can undock, we can log out, we can go do whatever we want. The job will continue to run at that factory. And even when we're undocked and in space, we can still go to the Neocom menu, industry, and just check on our jobs. So you don't actually have to be at the station. You'll see all of your jobs no matter where they are to get an idea of how they're doing. So go play for a while, come back after 45 minutes, and then you can click deliver and the items will go to your hangar. And in this case, I'm just going to pause and I'll come back in 45 minutes when this is complete. Okay, our blueprint is done running and our job is ready to deliver. So I can click on deliver, and then the blueprint and the item will go to my cargo. Sorry, not my cargo, my item hanger under the inventory. So now we can see there's a blueprint copy that still has 190 runs remaining, and we have our Scourge rockets that are ready to go that we need to turn in. Now, one thing I want to mention, I showed you how to get blueprint originals off of the regional market. If there's a blueprint original that's not available, it means they might have sold out for the day and you have to wait till tomorrow, or it means you have to go to a different region and find it there. Now, if you want a blueprint copy, those aren't sold on the market. You have to go to the contracts to find those. So you go up to your Neocom menu, Finance, Contracts. And then here you want to go to Available Contracts and search for the thing you want. Like in this case, Bestower Blueprint. And you search for Want to Sell. And then here you can see there's several blueprints for sale on the markets. Now, the dark blue ones are blueprint originals. The light blue ones are blueprint copies that have limited numbers of runs. So in this case, you can see this blueprint copy is fully researched at 10% material efficiency, 20% time efficiency, and it's got 10 runs. And this cost $1 million, or 1 million ISK, to get the copy that has 10 runs at maximum efficiency. If you want a blueprint original that's fully researched, then that's going to run about 50 million here. Now, if you want to buy the blueprint original from the market, then it's not going to have any research done to it. So buying an original that's fully researched is going to save you a lot of time. But it's up to you whether you want to buy an unresearched original, a researched original, or a copy. That'll be up to you, depending on your needs and your long-term goals. So let's right-click on the agent, start conversation, and here we go. Item 1,000 Scourge rocket. We're done. Our rewards is going to be 1 badger. So let's complete mission and close. So that's all 10 missions done. Let's go to our inventory, check out our ship hangar, and now we see we have a badger. So let's open the fitting window and let's look at this ship currently. So this ship cargo here, 125 cubic meters. If we assemble our badger and make active, we can see not only is it much bigger physically, the storage here is 4,095 cubic meters, which you can expand via expanded cargo hold rigs, modules on the low, cargo hold rigs in your slots up here, and with higher skills on the industrial ship flying, you can start to store more. So you can easily get it up to like 25,000 and carry lots of stuff. So enjoy your new hauler. If you don't want to do anything else and you want to go start making money, one thing you can do is go pull up the market, find some things that are being sold for a cheap price in one location, buy a bunch and then haul it over to another location and sell it. Or you could just sell the ship as it is, reprocess it. You can do whatever you want. Anyway, enjoy. And if you want to check out the other videos, I show how to do the other career paths as well.